So Sean Whalen had to drive me around to all the different liquor stores in Ocean City to buy all the stuff I needed, because I didn't have.
In Ocean City.
Well,
Ocean City.
because, see, right outside of Ocean City, there's liquor stores. Sean knows his liquor store, Sean, he knew where to take me.
Alright.
This was hysterical, I'm sure we looked great together, him and I.
Back on.
Trevor's
So you
gra-
left the
graduated.
acorns out there, right?
I never played it, thank you, I'm sorry.
I got one from downstairs, but I don't think it wasn't a full one, so.
How was the other one? Not full, down?
There's another one down there, I didn't check that.
Does it have the
Oh, let me-
pack one? No?
I didn't see it now. But at least we'll finish this other one there, so we're done. The other one sitting outside the door, I didn't put it in.
Oh, yeah.
Football.
Yeah, everybody's in the
It's outside.
Well, we'll think that Dad and Margo.
Look, what?
I know, David, you tried to diet with me, though, there's no corn, no grains of any kind.
No brain?
Still go on that. Yeah. Not really.
Nuts, fruits, vegetables, and meats. You use only nut flours.
Don't you want hot tea?
No.
No? Anybody want hot tea? Coffee? And cake?
You're a poor kid.
You don't have liquid milk, as they put it, you have yogurt, and you have to make your own yogurt.
Wow.
You can't buy fruit, you know?
You buy the commercial yogurt to use as a starter, but you make your own yogurt. So you can control the amount of sugars in it. Because the amount of sugars are controlled by how long it cooks. And you can, or ferments, and you can never be guaranteed of that unless you make it yourself.
So you're gonna become an expert.
I'm gonna try this, that's what I said. If they say they can cure me, you do. But everything in that book, in the front part of the book, describes what's been happening to me the last few years. Including when the mucus, they said what happens is your internal intestinal lining fills with the whole mucus all the way up your throat and everything, and it was all the way in my mouth, on my teeth, everything. The dentist was like pulling mucus off me. She's like, what is going on your mouth? She's like, are you not brushing enough? You're not brushing your teeth enough? And I read that thing, and what it is it's your body goes into a preserving mode where it actually coats your entire intestinal all the way up your throat and everything to protect it. Because it's being eaten, you know, it feels like it's being attacked.
Why did you say that?
What's the matter?
I'm sorry.
Boogie board. He was on the boogie board.
Well, that's what happened, doesn't it?
Board rash. He doesn't wear a
And
board
it
shirt.
also takes off your suntan lotion. More in the water, you could have had it put back on.
But he should wear a rash guard shirt. I bought you a rash guard shirt.
Yeah, where is it? Where's that shirt?
That's what you wear.
You could just put that on your
See if you can
dish.
find it for him, when you go if you can.
Oh, Eva, look.
I know that. You can read this thing and say what you think about it.
Not gross. I didn't.
But what it is they said when your intestinal lining gets damaged, when the villi get hurt, they lose the ability to break down complex sugars. And they can only handle simple sugars.
That is a very good.
That's why you can only use, you can only use honey or saccharin. And they said saccharin, the issues that they had with it before are not true. I don't use artificial ones anyway, but they said honey. So I have to try it, because they have pancakes, they have French toast. I have to try the bread to make that they say to make. instead of syrup, you can, maple syrup is a complex sugar actually.
No.
So what kind of syrup can you use?
Honey, you do honey with water and you heat it and you use that as a syrup.
You also have a fire cracker.
I'm gonna try it,
It's okay.
cause the way I've been feeling, it's not, you know what I mean, it's not worth it.
We'll put back.
And especially if it says it's hard, you know, it's not as hard as you think. The first month is the worst, you know, to get used to it, but after a month, you should feel so much better that you'll want to stay on it.
Kind of like a fire dog.
But the other interesting thing
Here,
is
put
that,
that on my plate, I'll take that, now you'll take that. Yeah.
Look for the.
that the only fruit that you can have raw
Awfully full of that.
is a banana and it has to be turning brown, with no green on it whatsoever.
That's the only way Stanley
That's the
Chris.
easiest way for your body to digest it,
Mm.
cause that means that the sugars have already broken down. So now you're only into simple sugars, and all other fruits, you have to cook them,
Mhm.
so that you start to break down the sugar. But it was interesting, because the lactate milk, you know how mom buys the lactate milk?
Mhm.
They have a warning about, they tell you not to use it, at least particularly in the beginning months, that what you need to do is,
And everything
they have
happening like
sugars, that there's a concern that they add sugar to it. They add sugars to break down the lactose. And they said she didn't feel that there's conclusive enough studies about how your liver can handle that sugar. I thought it was interesting, because it totally gets into the science of everything. But everything that's going on with me, and then it basically, that's why they call it the vicious cycle, because what happens is, and it's this whole gluten free, they said a lot of people actually aren't celiac, who end up eating gluten free, but you have other problems, and the gluten is bad for you, you know what I mean, like it makes it worse.
Mhm.
But she goes through this whole thing, and then in the end, you generally end up with the SIBO thing that I have right now.
Mhm.
And then you can take the antibiotics and get rid of the SIBO. She said, but you're gonna be in that cycle and you're gonna get it again.
Mhm.
And so she said, if you follow this diet, you know, so she's not saying not to take the antibiotic. She said, you could do this and maybe in 2 years you
Turn it
cure
down.
yourself. Or you can take the antibiotic and you'll get it over,
I'm not trying to get
the
a
bacterial
copyright
overgrowth
claim.
faster, and then use this diet so it doesn't happen again. You got it?
Now, where does it come from, this
Voice.
black you're talking about?
It's called a
Voicing.
specific carbohydrate diet.
Oh, yeah.
How are you gonna get copyright?
Who is the author?
Because I can hear it and you
The
can
original was
identify it.
Doctors Haas, Haas,
Really?
two doctors named Haas.
Anything?
They have since passed away.
From where?
By
Hold on.
identifies my
Oh, yeah, I have to really pick that up for you. Where'd you get this book? You bought it?
I read online, and all the different things I read online, they all mentioned this book by this woman.
Mhm.
Why?
Because they did.
Why?
Is this
Because
like
they
a book
did.
Associated with one of the universities and so on?
I told them my
This is interesting to me.
And I'm answering it for you. Because they did.
And what kind of doc was it?
You
Hold on
are,
a second.
Tell me that.
you are woman.
Are you?
I think the Doctors Haas were
You're a woman?
pediatricians, I
Do
think.
you like your unicorn? What? Yeah. I told you I was gonna get you a unicorn. It's fake.
Okay. In 1951, after many years of clinical experience, Drs. Sidney and Merrill Haas published a book entitled Management of Celiac Disease. Okay. So that's when they first documented it. And then in 1958, okay, is this, wait, who is this? Is this woman? Okay. In 1958, we took our 8-year-old daughter to the Doctor's Haas. 3 years before, she had been diagnosed by specialists as having incurable ulcerative colitis, and her condition was deteriorating. The years of treatment with cortisone and sulfonamides, plus innumerable other medical approaches, had been unsuccessful, and surgery seemed imminent. The Doctor's Haas placed her on this specific carbohydrate diet. and within 2 years she was free of symptoms. She returned to eating normally after another few years and has remained in excellent health for over 20 years since then.
So I put this through now, Bill?
To me, I mean, and there's a lot of other people that they have testimonies from that they say. They say that this is, if you have Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, diverticulitis, celiac, cystic fibrosis, and chronic care. There's cystic fibrosis of the pancreas they talk about a lot, for the pancreas. Okay, bye. Once you give you money, you guys wanna walk up there.
Dad, can you put in that cake, please?
But they describe, I mean, it's got a lot, I mean, let's see, I don't know.
Anybody for fruit?
There's a lot of different things here. Here's one, Dr.
Really
Ian
good.
Ives, the University of
Watermelon.
Texas Cancer Center reaffirmed this principle, you know, there's other people who've looked at different principles.
Mom,
They
what
keep
time
talking
is it
about the
closed?
cycles that you go through. And then they, probably 10 o'clock.
It's 8:30. What is it?
And then the bad thing is that they say when this starts happening, I could have had this before, and your body produces
Yeah.
more acid when it happens too. I wonder if that's why I had a lot of acid, because it tries to fight it, because acid can kill the bacteria. And then what happens is people get a lot of acid, and then we take antacids, and that's what lets the bacteria grow.
How about fruit now? Fresh fruit.
You have to cook it. You have to start to break down the sugar. It's got too much sugar in it.
Cook watermelon.
Yeah, they tell you to grill it. Haven't you been seeing that? They tell you it's fantastic. They tell you to grill watermelon.
I don't get it.
I've seen that. I don't get it either, Mom, but I gotta tell you, after reading this
Okay,
book
there's
which says that you should cook it first, I'm like, okay, so I'll have to have Bill try to.
Cook watermelon?
You can grill it.
No, all I can say to you is that with what you're saying to me, with what your symptoms were, why not? Look at this bubble sheet. I mean,
And
you
see
can
how I
walk
feel.
it
I-
out, yeah.
For the last 2 weeks, when I was just, even on the diet I was on,
What's up there?
I felt better.
Mhm.
Now granted, I had rice. This book says absolutely no rice. No starches. But even what I was on, I was just on the chicken broth and the chicken. That's like the simplest thing that
Well,
they
you
tell
know,
you don't
on
want.
corn, when you overcook it, it's starch. So when you have the 3 minutes, it's not transferred all the starch. But it's, yeah,
Still a grain.
still a grain, yeah.
Stop.
Basically, it's saying your intestines are injured. That's what this whole thing goes into. And it's all the things that can happen once it gets injured. So you have to let it get better.
I really want to go to Parakeet. See if I can cash these in for anything.
And it even takes you.
Well, it's interesting, you're actually getting rid of a lot of fiber too, correct? On the diet.
Greyhound. What is Greyhound? You have to have the right fibers.
Greyhound,
That's why it tells us through the
They changed their name.
banana is an excellent source of fiber. That's right.
Maybe they can
Banana
get
is
you
one
a
of the
free
best
bus
foods
ride.
for you, but you have to let them turn brown, start to turn brown. Look, this is what your villi are supposed to look like. And this is where they're able, this is where it breaks down in complex sugars.
Poker place.
And then if you have celiac disease or harm, you end up looking like this, and then you can't break it down. That's the science behind what they're trying to explain to you. They said you cannot break down complex sugars, but you can handle a
I
simple
want to
sugar.
copy this name and everything else because I want to put it forth to my gastroenterologist and see what he has to say. But he says to me, everybody with celiac disease is not celiac disease.
Well, that's what this book is saying. They're
Yeah,
saying
right,
you
right.
don't necessarily have it, but what you have is a condition
Alright, can you stop?
that the wheat and the wheat gluten
Right.
is irritating.
I would go with this because he gets on preaching saying, you don't have really celiac, you don't have celiac, you have, you know, this is how it's so.
People are
But he
listening.
didn't go into the detail like you're going into.
Okay, and this is a starch. Okay, so they explain to you there's 2 different types of starch. There's amylose starch and amylopectin starch. So you see how the different starches are? This your body can handle simply. This one ends up looking like this. And you know what that does is it traps bacteria in it. And it can ferment the bacteria.
What
See if I can
starches does it come from?
This is amylopectin starch.
Yeah,
Well,
where's it
even
come
some
from?
rices have it. That's what they said. Some rices are amylose starch and some are amylopectin.
Do we know which ones they are by chance? Because even in a common place, we should avoid them, like in your house, in regular cooking.
How do you spell tickets?
Can we find out which starches have
Some
which?
genetic strains of corn contain a highly, some sweet potatoes or yams only contain amylopectin, so that's the more, this one. Genetic breeding attempts to change the protein consistency of certain types of crops affects the type of starch that is found. So that's interesting, so as they genetically modify our food,
And people are against that.
Yeah.
But yet they're trying to do it.
yeah, this is the whole celiac story, where they're basically saying a lot of people with celiac don't really have it.
Yeah, that's what he gets, what I'm saying.
Oh, no, it's really interesting.
Well, I could
And then the brain connection, they're trying to say how many other issues they think, because basically, like, that's why I had the test I had, the hydrogen and the methane.
Which, by the way, I think when you toast bread, it's more digestible versus
Yeah,
plain bread. And I insisted, even when I get a sandwich somewhere, I want it toasted. Of course, to me, I can digest it better, it feels much better for me.
Mom?
so that they're saying that this diet is highly nutritious and well balanced. So they consider this diet to be, and this is all the,
Don't play on the stairs, guys, okay?
Trying to pull myself up.
this is just that they have other places that you can go for more, but they have a whole bunch of recipes and what they tell you can and can't eat.
Well, it's going to be an interesting thing, because you're going to be getting some of your family onto some of this food too, as you're cooking, you want to cook over here.
What hand are they in?
Might be interesting
No.
for them too.
But not all of them. Oh,
But for me,
that's cheating. You only have 2 hands.
steady diet of
This is my point.
Okay.
These are like cheeses you can eat and cheeses you could not.
What hand is this one
oh
coin?
my God.
So it's like, that's why I said it's
Oh,
not.
it's up.
What hand is this one
So
coin?
the Italians, like I said,
Try to pick the
Well, and I
coin.
had that.
Which
I
is
had
that one?
the reverse.
I didn't.
I was so
Oh.
painless, and I bought only one.
we're going to cheese
shush.
it, yeah.
Up here.
Oh my God.
Put the bundle on my computer.
Well, this is the commonest cheeses right here.
Hold on.
The cottage cheese.
Alrighty, but which one? No, yet.
Did you finish the pork thing?
Green
One
cheese.
more.
You know, I thought Pam said it was
Is it this one, right?
No,
No,
one more.
open it.
throwing corks out.
Open.
You said there's one more
Open this one.
cork, then you can use it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Throw on this hand. No, actually, I
Didn't
threw
we
one
have
over
one more?
here.
What did we create? Oh, the one we finished tonight was from last night.
Here's all in that hand. I know.
We put the white wine in there?
Laying around. We're just missing one cork from the,
Left one fork at the.
We've left one cork at the restaurant, yeah.
Yeah, but we have a white wine in there. Is that white wine?
Oh,
but I have
no, that's
that
water.
Oh, I thought it was white wine, but
brown.
we finished.
I'm reading. Yeah, okay.
Well, oh, I gotta get a piece of paper, I gotta write this down. Because I enjoy anything that deals with medicine, I just enjoy medicine.
You have some more? You want to sit down with these?
Anyway, she really has a ton of references. Well, but my antibiotic for my stomach has to be formulated special. And it has to be delivered specifically. You can't buy it in the store.
Hold on.
That's
Perfect.
My doctor daba aquí, so hola Gómez.
They show a lot of women for you?
Yeah.
What about
I did.
Who was it?
do you want cake?
No.
David, do you want
Sam?
cake? David, do you want cake?
I do.
Do you?
Do you want cake or do you want chocolate brownies?
I thought he couldn't have the chocolate brownie.
He can have the chocolate brownie, he can't have the cranberry.
David, do you want the cake?
Donald would like a piece of cake, but he has to ask if you can have my piece. You can have one piece. Donald will need to know.
David, I have to ask if David wants it first.
Well, he's not gonna eat the whole thing.
David, do you want a piece? What about it? Got it.
Or do you want the chocolate brownie? Go get the chocolate brownies from up there.
So there was a family on the beach
David.
taking pictures and I helped and they.
Do you wanna-
got a whole bunch of
Do you want
food.
brownies? Do you want brownies instead of cake?
Yeah.
Alright, he said he wanted brownies.
Alright, but no, get a knife to cut that.
Does anybody else want a piece of cake? Cause can I have a piece?
These are good.
Get a knife and I'll cut. Eva, why don't you give me 2 plates then?
It is. Ooh, this is broken.
Give it to me. Here you go. It's not broken, it's just loose.
Three of us are eating it? Three of us are eating it?
This one's mine, right?
What is a MSc? Is that Master?
Masters of Science.
Science, okay.
Who's that piece for?
Why don't we give it to him?
Yes,
Are you sure you don't want any
Since we didn't get a clear answer. We'll give him both.
alright,
Okay?
give me a cup of tea, yeah, give me some tea.
How's that? Does that look good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, the name was Oz MD, what was it, the,
Here, Merrill and Sydney.
Sydney.
Merrill and Sydney.
M-E-R-I-L,
This is, you got Elaine Gottschalk right
but
there.
they didn't say which, where they, any institution or anything like that. They were part of like
Yeah.
Pittsburgh General Hospital or anything on that order.
Oh, Dr. Sydney Valentine Haas, there you go.
Sydney Valentine, I like that one.
Here, let's see, important notice to readers.
I just wonder if he's a, did they say it was a pediatrician or was it general practice?
Oz was a pediatrician.
Dad, he can use that same fork, no?
Yeah, here,
Yeah,
save
let
it
him
here,
take the fork.
thank you.
You are thin.
No, we did.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if they sell them. But this is a woman who had a child with it too.
Tonight, we're gonna have,
I'm not going
The Haas diet.
I'm ready.
There you go, Mom, it's the Haas diet.
Yeah. Never here.
So we have a doctor
Yeah.
and we have a.
I bought the Kool-Aid. Yeah. Never here.
I think one is a senior and the other is, you know, young. Oh, you did all this already?
I haven't asked Dr. Goldstein, because I bought this from after I talked to him.
Yeah, and I'll package this.
I figured,
I'll do it. Yeah.
Me? Closes in 1 hour. Closes in 1 hour, might take us some time to get there. No.
Now here.
Let you know, take the break. But Jackie will take you one.
I'm gonna have one more.
they're
Yeah,
all
they're
funny.
Did you see this one already? I'm sure Billy has his phone. Oh, they only get $5 each.
Where? Yeah. Okay.
You wanna walk? Anybody want any fruit? It's not that far.
I will.
My dad wants to be safe inside.
You have it on?
Because it's dark out
What, my butt?
and cars.
On?
No, I'm turning this off. I've got to pack up to go, Bill. You guys are gonna run to the boardwalk right now, you gotta go.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can catch these in.
Alright, Billy, got all your stuff together? Please go put all your stuff in your bag.
That could be the name of the next horror movie. No, the next horror movie should say Miss.
Oh wait, what am I doing? This goes
New
down.
Jersey.
That is true.
This goes down. This is mine, Bill? Is this mine?
The Miss New Jersey.
Mine?
There's no idea.
I thought this was Billy's.
Miss New Jersey.
I thought this was Billy's, because I didn't think I brought mine up here. So that's yours, that's what I thought. Please
It's got
pack it.
curly hair.
Hola.
Curly in the
Hola.
There's a lot of stuff all over the place.
Hola. That's only what I know. Ew, that must be really embarrassing. What? Your mom's in asshole.
Alright.
Did you hear me singing Purple Rain in the shower for Uncle David?
That was you. I thought that was.
He did it too.
I thought that was David.
He did do that.
I
We
heard.
did Dove's Cry. And we did.
I also heard you. In the rain. You also heard like yelling. So you're singing in the rain, but rain necessarily.
He liked the shower.
What? What?
Hey. Billy, did you take my cord?
I'm using it.
What? My phone was not charged. I just plugged it in to charge it. Where is it?
It's unplugged though.
It wasn't unplugged. Where is it? Because my phone's not charged.
Oh, it's probably right here.
Thank you. Give it to me, please.
Dirty. Did you do that?
Yes, a pen broke in my purse. Here. I had just plugged it in before dinner.
Thank you.
Bye, we're gonna go.
We'll have to take my pills too.
Hold on.
Live streaming?
Yeah.
Oh, Bill.
Yeah, I told you.
No, you didn't tell me that. So great, you just live stream. Can you unlive stream?
No, I was live streaming the
I
whole
was talking
day.
freely. I did not think I
I told you.
Oh, boy.
Was this, somebody's here?
Uh-oh.
This is mine, Dorothy?
Yes. Laura's has an asthma attack and she might need a thing she didn't bring her.